starts now.
Hundreds gathered for a vigil honoring a 7-year-old girl hit and killed in a crash in southeast Houston. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Abrams. It's been more than a week, and the search is still on for the driver who crashed into the young child. ABC13's Brooke Taylor is live from where that happened. Brooke?
Tom, yes, there's a memorial still set up right here on the side of the road where little 7-year-old Journey was killed. Just a few minutes away from where we are, family and friends held a vigil, and you could see how much she was loved by the amount of people that showed up there. Right now, they all just want justice.
I'm trying to do her edges. Snake a tooth. You so pretty.
Journey was killed in a crash on December 11th after her family says she was in a car with her cousins driving back from her brother's birthday party around 8 o'clock. Houston police say a black pickup truck traveling near Cullen Boulevard and Shermier Road ran a stop sign and crashed into the Dodge she was in. A male driver and 2 passengers inside that pickup truck were seen taking off on foot. Journey's parents tell me she was the baby in the family and one of 7 siblings and god siblings. As her parents, siblings, friends, and strangers gathered, it was clear they all just want justice and want whoever's responsible to be found. We spoke with Journey's mother and family members. Take a listen.
My baby was full of life, and I didn't know that it was going to be over so soon.
We also want to bring awareness to what happened to her. As a family, we do want justice for what happened to her. We're seeking for answers because our family does need closure. And in this time, we just want to get our family here together, to have bereavement together, to be supported by our loved ones, and just be together.
And to get that justice, they're asking anyone who has any information to call Houston Police or Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. We're live in Southeast Houston. Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
A child called 911 after a domestic dispute involving his mother and her boyfriend early this morning. Houston police got that frightening call from a unit at the Oxford Place Apartments in North Houston. The incident turned into a standoff with police, which lasted for hours. ABC 13's Patrina Adger spoke to one of the people who told the suspect to turn himself in.
What they found was that we have boyfriend-girlfriend living together. There was a verbal dispute, and the male ended up pulling a firearm, a pistol, on the woman. He pointed at her head.
One of the 2 children inside the apartment calling 911 for help after a fight between his mother and her boyfriend.
They knew that the number to call for help was 911, and one of them did take it upon themselves to contact us and to request help. So clearly a very scary situation for a child to call on behalf of their parent.
Police arrived at the woman's home where she was reluctant to let them in. Police later removing the woman and her kids, both around 10 years old, from the apartment safely. The armed man still barricaded inside. After more than 4 hours, the man gave himself up. Police say thanks in part to people who talked to the man, including this woman who says she's a co-worker.
I told him I'm coming down the street. Go ahead and turn yourself in. Don't make them wait because they're probably going to kick in the door and it's going to get dangerous. So I told him, go ahead and turn yourself in. I'm like a couple blocks down the road. I'll see you when I get there.
That man taken into custody, police later finding a hole inside of the apartment.
Something going on inside, so it appears that he may have been trying to burrow his way out of this apartment too.
The man faces multiple misdemeanor and felony warrants, including assault with a deadly weapon, and could likely face more charges in this case. Patrina Adger, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
The family of a man who disappeared on his lunch break is praying for his safe return. 25-year-old Taylor Young has not been seen since he went out to run some errands in West Houston 10 days ago. Today, his mother asked fellow members of Franklin Baptist Church to pray for her son. She says she tracked his phone to some bushes near a bank, but police still have not found him or his silver Honda Civic. With no leads on his whereabouts, she is leaning on her faith. If you have information about Taylor, you're asked to call police. Turning now to COVID and the Omicron variant making its way around the globe. Here in Houston, Methodist Hospital just announced the Omicron variant accounts for 82% of new symptomatic cases among patients. Theater Under the Stars says it canceled Sunday afternoon's performance of The Little Mermaid after someone in the company tested positive for COVID. And Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner continues to recover from the illness. He announced Friday He tested positive for the virus and is isolating. Now, all of this comes as we enter a busy Christmas travel week. AAA anticipates crowded roads and air travel to nearly triple this holiday season compared to last year. ABC13 reporter Roxy Bustamante now joins us live with more on how experts say you and your family can stay as safe as possible this holiday. Roxy?
Tom, well, this year it's going to be a little bit different than last year because we have two active variants that are spreading both here in our area and across the country. Now, I spoke with an infectious disease expert tonight, and she shares some tips on how to limit your risk of exposure.
My first thought is for the safety of my family.
As we get closer to the holidays, families are having to decide what is the best choice for their family gatherings. According to AAA, more than 109 million people will travel at least 50 miles between December 23rd and January 2nd via air or road trip to get to their holiday destination. The Centers for Disease Control's guidance recommends if your family has a mixture of some people who are vaccinated and others who are not, try to have large gatherings outside if possible. Dr. Linda Yancey with Memorial Hermann says it's important for people to get their booster and flu shots ahead of the holiday and for folks to get a COVID-19 test before and after a large celebration.
With air travel, the safest place for you is in the airplane itself because airplanes have great air circulation. You're really only sharing air with the people in your aisle, the aisle in front of you, the aisle behind you, and the aisle across the row. Whereas in the airport, you're sharing air with hundreds and hundreds of people. So if you are going to eat, the safest thing to do is to go ahead and purchase your food in the airport, but then wait to eat it until you get on the plane when you're just in a safer environment.
Roxy Bustamante, ABC13 Eyewitness News.
A reminder to check the setup on your Christmas lights to prevent a fire hazard. The Fort Bend County Fire Marshal's office released these photographs of a burned electrical box outside of a home. The office says outdoor lights were plugged into a timer which tripped a breaker, possibly because of the rain. The box caught fire. Fortunately, the flames did not spread. The fire marshal reminds you to plug lights into a GFCI outlet. Outdoor electrical boxes should be covered to protect them from the weather. Still to come, a woman screaming for help as she tries to get away from an aggressive dog. You'll see how an Amazon delivery driver came to the rescue. Plus, customers walked out of a Dollar General store with more than just the items in their baskets. How a stranger also brought smiles to their faces.
And it was definitely a mostly dry and cool day, but changes come overnight. A disturbance is going to roll on through, bringing up our chances for rain, especially when you are asleep. I'll break down what you can expect with this rain chance and what you can expect throughout this week coming up.